All right, what to do, my beautiful people? Welcome back to the Ultra Rare channel. My name is Marz, for those of you who don't know, and today we are talking about the new set that's releasing tomorrow and all the cards that are coming into it. We're not going over all the cards because I think this set is kind of mid. So I'm saving all my hourglasses. I have almost like 200 hourglasses that I was saving up for the next set. This Shining Revelry, whatever you want to call it, is not it for me, okay? It might be it for you, but for me, I'm not a fan of the set. There's a lot of mid cards in here, and I'm not excited about any of these cards in here. There are a couple good cards that are coming out of this set, of course, but overall I'm pretty much just skipping this set, and I'm only going to be pulling on my free pulls that I get a day. So with that being said, let's just highlight some of the cards that are going to be good here. All right, Meowscarade, whatever you want to call it. I think this is a cool card. I'm excited for this. If your opponent's active Pokemon is an EX Pokemon, this card does 70 more damage. Beautiful. I love it for 2 energy. I think this is going to be a card, and if I happen to get this evolution line, then I will go for it, okay? Like I said, we're not going over all the cards. We're only going to the ones that stand out for me. Get this ad out of my face. Golly. Now moving on to the fire types. Charizard line, you guys can look at this up yourself. Charizard, I don't care for it. I'm not a big fire type guy in this game. I was excited to see Magmortar, excuse me. During your opponent's next turn, if the defending Pokemon tries to attack, your opponent flips a coin. If tails, the attack doesn't happen. For 3 energy, it's a little high, but I can see some use for this. All right, but getting 3 energy on it to do this and stopping your opponent from attacking is kind of crazy. If it can work, if you can use Moltres or anything like that to get this 3 energy for them, I think this is cool. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. Like I said, this set is very lackluster to me. Apparently, like, I'm not the biggest fan of it. Moving on to the water now. Okay, all right. We have Floatzel. Water has always been water decks are actually pretty cool, man. Floatzel, this attack does 30 damage to one of your bench Pokemon. Like this and what's his name? Greninja just tagging the bench the whole time. Like this could be very promising if built correctly, right? 90 HP for 1 energy, doing 34 to the bench. That is actually pretty cool, right? I'm not gonna lie. War Trio. This is a new Dragonite deck, okay? One of your opponent's Pokemon is chosen at random 3 times for a chance of doing 50 damage to it. It's cool. I like these decks for 3 energy. That's crazy. 3 water energy to build it up. It is a stage 2, so you do have to build it up. Oh, stage 1, sorry. So that's an easy card, right? You get it? And then what's this one do? Wiglet? One of your opponent's Pokemon is chosen at random, do 30 damage to it. So it keeps the same energy when it evolves. So I think it has potential. This card has potential. Now this thing right here, Dondozo. Big Dondozo, 4 energy. I don't like the 4 energy cost, man. This attack does 10 damage to each one of your bench Pokemon and then 80. So look, it does damage, but you need 4 energy for it. I mean, water, you can use a lot of there's a lot of Pokemon to get that energy out. And then there's Misty. All right, then there's Misty. Electric, kind of lackluster this set. I'm a big electric type user, so this one is very lackluster for me and whatever cards that I'm using. Pikachu, another Pikachu EX is cool. 3 energy on it, and it does 150, but you discard all the energy. So it's a special beam cannon. Like, I like to call these cards special beam cannons because you got to charge them up, and then you do it, and then you can't do anything else after. But with this little electric squirrel, Parisu, whatever his name is, take 1 energy from your energy zone, sorry, and attach it to one of your benched Pokemon. Now we have something to build up electric Pokemon. So this will work well together with the Pikachu. Right, you put them out, you got the Pikachu on the bench. You can, each turn you're doing 10 damage, and then you're building up your Pikachu as well. So I mean, there's pros and cons to it, which is not bad as well. And then we're gonna move on to the Psychic, which is the new Alakazam. This attack does 20 damage for each of your opponent's bench Pokemon that has an energy on it. That can be good, right? So it's not each energy. So if if done correctly, like these heavy hitting metal decks and stuff like that who have a lot of energy on it, this will do damage to it, right? You can do a lot of damage with that. But other than that, I don't see, yeah, maybe Darkrai's, but yeah, it's not doing for every energy, just a Pokemon that has energy on it. So yeah, it does 80 for 2. It is what it is. Now this one I can see being a little bit of a problem. Mr. Mime juggling does 20 damage for 50. Not really. Never mind. I take that back. I'm thinking of another card. Let's see. They got a new Machamp line. Okay, cool. Low kick 20. This one in Machoke, pummel, flip a coin. If it's heads, 30 more damage for 60 for 2 at 100. Nice beefy boy. And then Machamp itself, if this Pokemon has at least 2 extra energy attached to it, it does 50 more damage. Not bad. So for 4 energy, you're doing good. But for 2 energy, you're hitting for 70. I think this is not bad. It's just that there's nothing to give rock energy to Pokemon or fighting energy to any Pokemon. Like, it's just crazy. And then you could tag them with Lucario. Now we have a new Hitmonlee, and Hitmonchan, right? For 30? Ain't no way. Why wouldn't you use the one that tags the bench for 1 to 30? Either way, it's cool. Still for 1 energy doing this one. Now Hitmonchan, right? Okay. Magnum Punch for 90. 90 HP for 3 energy. 90. I'm not here for it. Too much HP. It does do a big damage, but to build it up, 3 energy right now, there's nothing to give fighting energy to Pokemon. I'm not here for it. Everything else, okay. So now what was probably gonna be like really meta and really a lot of people are gonna be using out of this is this combo here, man. This whatever this is, Venom Shock. Now you poison user decks. One of my homeboys uses the poison deck and he loves it a lot. If your active Pokemon is poisoned, this does 60 more damage. So for 120, it's an EX 160 for 2 energy. It's doing 120 if your Pokemon is poisoned. And now, right, if you go here, the combo that's gonna happen is this little guy right here. Graffiti for free. Once during your turn, you may flip a coin. If it's heads, your active Pokemon is now poisoned. This is cool. Like, I would build this deck and have them on here and have a nice new poison deck out here. You can do a lot. Poison just got a buff with this card right here because you don't even have to have this guy in the active spot to poison anybody with the Weezings and everything. So you have multiple chances to poison your opponent in his thing. But with that even being said, we do have a new card that can combat these poison decks as well, right? For instance, we'll scroll down to it, right? The new Pokemon Center Lady. 30 damage for one of your Pokemon, and it recovers the special condition. So if you are poisoned, you heal for 30 and you clear off the poison with this card. Granted, you only can have 2 and you only can use 1 support card per turn, so you got to use it wisely. But the support cards out of this set are actually pretty cool, and I'm gonna try my best to get the support cards out of here. But everybody else, all right, let's go back up a little bit. So that's it for the poison. Then we have Tinkatongue. Cool. I like this Pokemon a lot. I do like it, but flip a coin. If heads, this attack does 80 more damage. So 160, 170. Actually, I'm not even gonna lie. I probably would build a deck out of this because look at it. 160. If heads, it's still doing 80, and it has a nice amount of health, 170 for health. But you just gotta build it up. It's gonna take a while to build it up. And then we have what is this? Goldingo. Goldingo. Flip a coin for each metal energy attached to this Pokemon. Get these ads out of here. This attack does 50 for this is the metal Celebi. Oh Lord, I can see everybody flipping this one. The only difference is Celebi you didn't have to evolve. This one you have to evolve. So, but you can ramp it up with Dialga. Ramp it up with Dialga and get okay. All right, that might not be too bad. And then now we have the supporter cards. All right, we have each player shuffles the cards in their hand and draw that. This is cool, right? Instead of just it's like a red card, but it's both players, and this can help you get your cards and also hinder your opponent if you don't have your right cards in your hand. So this is pretty cool. And then we have over here we got red. During this turn, attacks used by your Pokemon do 20 plus damage to your opponent's active Pokemon EX. So if you have an EX Pokemon, you want to drop this, and now you're doing an extra 20, and then you have those cards that do extra damage if it's EX. So you can use this. Red is cool. I like this. You know, if you're like looking for an EX destroyer deck, this card is definitely going to be in there. And then lastly, I think the best card out of the set so far, in my opinion personally, the Reverse Misty, right? Team Rocket Grunt. Flip a coin until you get tails. For each head, discard a random energy from your opponent's active Pokemon. You're a Reverse Misty. So if they flip Misty and they get 10 coins, and then you flip Team Rocket Grunt and you get 10 coins, and just look, I think that's actually pretty cool, man. But you know, I hate Misty for the chance it is, and then I'm pretty sure I'm gonna hate this card for the chance it is as well. But I think this is a cool card. Like I said, I don't think this set is gonna be worth me pulling on and wasting all my hourglasses for. I'm gonna wait to the next big set when they drop 2 packs at once, so this gives me more time to build up. I'm probably going to be using an older deck when it comes to rank mode, and I'm probably gonna talk about the deck in the next video when the rank mode is actually out and what deck I'll be using. But if you like this video, go ahead, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, all that great stuff. My name is Marz, for those of you who don't know, and I'll catch you in the next one. I'm out of here. Peace.